Hey, what's up, visionaries?
What's good?
What's up? We hope everybody's doing well, as usual.
As usual.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Tonya, and this is
Lamont.
And Lamont and I today want to talk a little bit on our story. So this is a special episode right here. We're gonna tell you how we met. You know, we're gonna give you a little bit of a glimpse into our lives. And yeah, and we're gonna break it down in like probably 3 episodes, because we're gonna answer some questions that we know some of you may have. You know, we're gonna share some of our secrets of how we were able to last so long.
Yeah,
absolutely. So sit back, relax, and let's get it. Okay, so for starters, Lamont and I have been married for 18 years.
18 years?
Haven't been 18 or 17. 17 years. And we've been together for 20. And it's been 20 of the best years of my life.
Time goes fast when you're in love and you're having fun.
And,
ain't nothing like a drag when you're having fun. So it feel like long dreadful years.
Yes, it's a difference between being married for 17 years and 17 happily married years.
Yeah.
And growing. We are parents.
Yeah.
6 children, actually. All of them out the house. Our youngest is 17.
Yeah.
And we share a passion for traveling. We love to travel.
Work and travel.
Yeah.
Work, travel.
And we also have grandchildren, so I gotta throw that in there. We got 3 grandbabies. So yeah, we love to travel. We always document our travel. We don't really do nothing with it but document it, but I do have plans on showing some of the places that we go or have been, because I do have that. And it just might help some of y'all out. You might be wanting to go somewhere but want to see how the resort look or whatnot, but that's another story. So I'm gonna get back on this. The most important thing is that we share a deep love and connection that's kept our relationship strong for all these years.
I started out at 19, met her when I was 19 years old, 22.
Yeah. Might have been 23, or you might have been 18.
No, I just turned 19.
Okay.
Young man, starting out.
Good young man. Yeah, so the way we met, he seen me one day coming out the apartment complex on the south side. Seen me coming out with my freaking dress on. I gotta call it my freaking dress because it stopped him in his tracks.
Black dress. So yeah, where you going? I know you ain't going on a date without me.
Yeah, that's what he said. And so we kicked it just for a quick second, and I went on and he went on, and then a couple days later.
A week or so.
Yeah, I think it was a couple days. I don't think you wasted no time on sending your brother to the house. Okay, well, anyway, it could have been a week, could have been a couple days where his brother came knocking on my door, and I'm like, who is that at my door? Looked out the peephole and seen him. I knew that they kind of hang, because I seen them together, and I didn't know that was his brother. So when I opened the door, he was like, do you got a boyfriend? And I'm like, why? You know? And then he's like, oh, my brother want to know if you got a boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, tell your brother to come and ask me. So I figured that, I didn't know this was his brother though. So, you know, he had pulled up on me again. And at that point, what's wrong, baby? Okay. And at that point, we talked a little bit more. Not sure it was a conversation, but I know it was a conversation. Then we crossed paths again. I was coming out of the grocery store, and he was in the parking lot of the grocery store. You might have been about to leave.
Yeah, I was driving out, yeah.
stopped, and it was crazy how we crossed paths right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably talked about what I was cooking at night, and we exchanged numbers.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember what you had on too. I think you had on your blue sweater.
I don't know. Now that I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you had a blue sweater with red. You know what I'm saying? He had a blue sweater with red trim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a blue sweater originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, got the digits, gave the digits.
Mm-hmm.
We linked up, and funny.
Went out a couple of times.
Yeah. No, I don't think we went out. I think you came to my house, and I braided your hair a couple times. You know, we got to kicking it a little bit more and talking. Found out, you know, he finally got to ask me about my boyfriend, and I told him that he was locked up. And so, I mean, the nice little guy like this, I'm like, well, where your girlfriend? You got no girlfriend? And he told me she was locked up too. Funny story, I'm telling you. And I really didn't believe that until I seen him sending letters or money to her. Yeah, but I couldn't believe it. I mean, now, you know that's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good man. But anyway, he came into a relationship with me, having children already, 5 children at that, already.
19.
Yep, he was 19. I'm coming out of an abusive relationship. But God sent him right on time. You know, he may not come when you want him, like they say, but he'll be there right on time. The person that I was with had been locked up for a year, so I had a whole year without being in an abusive relationship to clear my mind, find myself, get my GED, go to college, you know, and like really start living. I had just started living and, you know, learning how to be the independent, strong black woman that I was.
Yeah.
And right then at that moment, that's when God sent me my angel, Lamont.
Yeah. Yeah. And a good man will bring out the best of you.
Mm-hmm. And so
meet you right on time, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I was a good woman for him too, because he is, I mean, he awesome.
Made me the man who I am today. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's, you know, how me and Lamont met. I felt head over heels for him. I thought he was going to leave me. And my baby probably don't want to tell this story, but we're going to tell it because it was time for his girlfriend, quote unquote, to get out. And so, you know, we had us a little pity party. We went to the liquor store, got us 2 gallons, 1 gallon of Long Island, and one
blue motorcycle.
Yep, a gallon of blue motorcycle, and we took it to the head, boy. We had a wonderful night, and then next day he went to meet her. I'm guessing things didn't work out the way, you know, sometimes separation from somebody just, you know, it be all you need to know that that's not who you want to be with. And I'm sure I played a part in it too.
Yeah.
You know. And so when he came back, I was ecstatic because I mean I never knew a love like Lamont. I had never had a man to treat me the way he treated me. I guess they were little boys. Yeah. And he was like, they were all older than him, too. But it's like God had already prepared him for the mission. You know, he prepared him for the relationship.
Yeah, because you never, a lot of people think just because I didn't have a father or I didn't have such and such. But I think everybody, you in charge of your own life, and you make yourself who you want to be. So if you can't make if it is to be, then you got to make it. Don't depend on nobody else. Don't blame it on past circumstances of who you can't be. You can't be the best man because my daddy wasn't in my life or something.
Yeah.
Gotta be it.
Yeah. And I remember before we got married, somebody asked you if you were sure that you wanted to marry me. And he said, he kind of got offended. Like, don't ask me that.
Oh yeah.
You remember?
Yeah,
you
we did
remember?
go. I remember that. I mean, I think I do remember a little bit. Yeah.
I don't want to say who asked you, but it's a person very near and dear to you.
Yeah. You know, it's probably was some mother.
Yeah. Of
You know,
course,
your
she
mama
got,
got
she got all them kids.
Oh yeah.
You sure you want to marry her now?
Oh yeah.
And
That real
he
question,
said yes. You know, he knew he was a man who knew what he wanted, and he got a good catch. I'm a good catch.
Yeah.
I'm a good girl. A good woman. And so together we grew.
Yeah.
I just thank God. That's all I can say.
Yeah. 17 years later, and God's will, we're gonna have many more.
Yeah. So that's the story of Tonya and Lamont and how we became TNL.J. Well, yeah, so I guess we'll get into some questions. But again, it's going to be like a 3-part series, so make sure you check out the next video on some of the questions that I know people will have if they want to, you know, they want to ask a person who's been, or a couple who's been together for 17 years, or married 17, together 20, and young.
Yeah, young.
Modern day, hello. You know,
Still young. I feel in my 20s.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna say I feel in my 20s, but I'm still young, okay? But anyway, yeah.
Young spirit, yeah.
And we, you know, we still together.
And most importantly, we still growing, and we forever learning to.
But we ain't gonna get into
connection,
much. Yeah, we ain't gonna get into too much because it might be a question that we have to answer. So check out the next video on some of the questions to ask a person who's been together, or a couple that's been together for 17 years.
You can even comment up under this video if you want to, because maybe we might.
You can comment.
Yeah, maybe we might comment up under it. Maybe you can put that inside the relative questions.
Absolutely, we will definitely do that, or we'll just answer that question under the comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is to a happy marriage for everybody out there. We are on a mission. So
because we know that's where it starts, man. You can get the family working right, you get everybody talking and communicating and function right, and we can go out here and take these streets back, man. So subscribe to the channel and
and so
together.
They had vision, and so together
they built the life that they love.
So go out there and build. See you on the next one.
Peace.